So EA completely changed FIFA 23 with their latest patch. The game's gone from big, tall, bulky players to small, nippier players. So players like Dzeko, who I rated a lot, are pretty bad now. With this shift of power, a lot of players who used to be OP are now pretty unusable, which is a bit annoying. And with the power shift, the price of lengthy players dropped. They plummeted. Today I'm going to show you 11 players who you should definitely not use in your teams. And if they're in your team, I would advise you get rid of them ASAP. Starting in goal, we've got Ter Stegen. Now, this guy is shockingly bad. You're probably thinking he's 6'2", and obviously he's got the save with feet, rushes out of goal, and comes to crosses. They are 3 brilliant traits. And a 4-star weak foot as well, which is pretty good for a keeper. This guy is shocking. Honestly, this guy is absolutely appalling. He feels like 5'11" in goal. Like, he feels so small, so he never really doesn't save anything, really. His reflexes are pretty bad. His diving's pretty bad. And he lets a lot of stupid goals in. And Ter Stegen, honestly, one of the worst keepers I've used. Now, right back, we've got Kyle Walker. And this guy was literally one of the best right backs on the game. And then they changed lengthy to be really, really bad in the game. And now Kyle Walker is pretty much unusable, boys. Yes, he's got 91 pace, but because he's lengthy, that now feels like 80 pace. And he will get absolutely rinsed by any tricky little winger. Kyle Walker has got really good strength and defending. So if he does get with the winger, he will probably win the ball. Literally, this guy can't go forward. This is the thing. He was always really, really good at defending and couldn't really go forward. But now he's not really that good at defending because his pace isn't there. And obviously, the 3-star, 2-star, he ain't going to be taking any players on. He's like 75,000 coins. And honestly, that's a waste of money. Hakimi is 10 times the player. And you could pick him up for about 15,000 coins. So you save yourself about 60k. Forgot to say, Ter Stegen's about 30,000 coins as well. Honestly, just get someone like Areola. My first centre back's going to cause controversy because it's Cooler Daddy. Now, he is 6'2", and obviously he looks okay. He's got the power header trait, but again, he's lengthy, so that 82 pace is a complete lie. He's also got 74 acceleration, so that 82 pace already feels like 75. Then put to the fact that he's lengthy, and this guy feels so slow in game, literally like 60 pace. I think his strength is there, but the problem I've always had with Koulibaly is whenever I touch someone, it's a foul. Whether it be a free kick or a penalty, this guy gives away so many stupid penalties, stupid fouls. His defending is appalling as well. I've really, one of my worst players I've used is Koulibaly. He can't dribble, and he can't pass. He can't run. He can't really defend, and he gives fouls away 24/7. And that's why I hate Koulibaly. You're probably typing an angry message right now, but for 30,000 coins, just get someone else. Get like Eder Militao. Speaking of Eder Militao, Rudiger as well is our next one, who you probably, again, you're gonna have a go at me. He's 6'3". High is absolute killer on this card. For some reason, this guy just thinks he can play box to box. For me, literally, I couldn't use him. I had him, Courtois, and Eder Militao as a free, and I hated Rudiger completely. But then obviously 91 sprint speed is amazing, but 72 acceleration means this guy, especially if you come up against an explosive winger, he'll get burned because 1, he's lengthy, so he already feels slower in game, but 2, the acceleration on that guy, he's like a bus, complete bus. But to be fair to Rudiger, he's got really good defensive stats. I will say that. And his passing's all right. Don't try dribble with him. Do not try dribble with him. He's shocking. At 25,000 coins again, Eder Militao, pretty much you go. At left back, we've got a guy that I've hated on for a long time, since day one. It's Theo Hernandez. Now, you boys should know, stay well clear from Theo Hernandez. Whatever you do, don't get Theo Hernandez. Just get Ferland Mendy instead. He's got 3-star, 3-star, so he can't go forward, really. He can't skill anyone on. He isn't lengthy. He is controllable. You can make him lengthy, but I don't know why you would. And obviously, he's got 93 pace. Absolutely electric. He's more expensive than Mendy, and to be honest, Mendy's better than him. I mean, he's got good strength and stamina to get up and down. His defending is all right. Like, his dribbling is not great. And he's not really that good going forward, I'll be honest. He has got 84 crossing, but the thing is, when you look at Ferland Mendy, he's got 4-star, 5-star, so he can do skills and also left foot, right foot. Ferland Mendy is 1 pace less. Ferland Mendy is stronger, not got as good stamina, but Ferland Mendy's also got better defending, better dribbling, and passing. When you look at how much Theo Hernandez is, he's about 40,000 coins. And when you look at how cheap Mendy is, he's like 20,000 coins, bro. You're saving yourself 20k and you're getting yourself a better player. Just look at those stats compared to him, man. He's better. Don't even get me started on this waste of a card. This is the worst card in Ultimate Team. Now, right mid, we've got the GOAT, who has just dropped a stinker against Saudi Arabia, if you are watching this today. Saudi Arabia lost to Argentina, by the way. That was hilarious. It's also probably a good time to tell you to like and subscribe. And so, Lionel Messi, 4-star, 4-star, low. This guy is so lazy in game. I actually used him for a video, and honestly, he was shocking. He was one of the worst players I've used. Now, he's got the outside of the foot shot and the finesse shot trait, which are amazing. I will give him that. He is explosive as well, which is good, but that 81 pace, bro, it just absolutely kills this card. Lionel Messi is not, he's not even going to get past Rudiger and bloody Koulibaly. I didn't even think his shooting or passing was really that good either. His dribbling was pretty, obviously, he's pretty solid, 94 dribbling. But I took a few long shots, I took a few passes, tried to make some good plays and stuff with him. And I actually played him central as well as on the wing. And to be honest, Messi just wasn't it. I think the low really does hurt this card a lot because he doesn't really get forward. He just kind of like stays, he just kind of like stands still around like a little area. He's like 115,000 coins, and to be honest, there's a reason why he's that cheap. Lionel Messi on old FIFAs was like 400, 500, 600k at this point in the game, and you can tell why this guy's 100k because he is trash, boys. Honestly, Ousmane Dembele is 10 times the player that Messi is. He actually feels quick. He's got the 5-star, he can shoot, he can do everything. Unfortunately, the GOAT is not the GOAT on FIFA anymore. Next we've got Sissoko, who I used in Weekend League this weekend, and honestly, I need to get rid of this guy. He was shocking. I paid 140k for him, and I think he's roughly about 140k still. But this guy literally made me rage quit my foot champs this weekend. He's 6'2", he is lengthy, and you can see, again, the pace split there, the acceleration. This guy felt like 40 pace, no joke. His sprint speed is good, but he never gets to that. The one thing he was good at was obviously being a bully and his 93 strength bullying people. But I didn't really think he was that good at defending. His dribbling was shocking because he can't turn. The agility and balance, he feels like a bus. It's like trying to bloody turn a Boeing 747 plane. Like, it just doesn't work. And what I was most disappointed about this card was his passing. I thought his passing was awful. This guy was a beast before the patch, but obviously he's lengthy, and lengthy players have just been bang down in the ground compared to the explosive players. He's also not got the stamina to last the full game. To be honest, Moussa Sissoko just got absolutely bullied this weekend league. I feel bad for him, and he's definitely a player I am getting rid of 100%. Next we've got Kai Havertz, and now this guy can play center forward, cam, or striker, and this guy was amazing. He had the finesse shot and the outside of the foot shot trait with it. If you know, you know. They are super OP. And obviously 6'2", 4-star. I don't think he was lengthy, but he felt really big and quick, and that's why he was one of the better players on this game. And obviously when you look at those stats, he got 89 strength. I think he actually could probably be lengthy, and obviously amazing dribbling, shooting, and pace and whatever. And I really enjoyed using him. And this rule breaker one's about 300,000 coins. Is not 400k, and the inform was really good, and that's like 30,000 coins. But not anymore, because he really is pretty bad now. You're probably looking at this card and thinking he's the perfect striker. He really isn't. I think it's mainly because that he's 6'2", so he just feels big and clunky in game. But I would avoid Kai Havertz now, boys. Left wing, we've got one of my favorite players on the game. It's Rafael Leao. This guy is just no, do not go anywhere near him anymore. He was one of the best players in the game, one of the best left wingers. He is awful now. Again, I think he's got a bit of Kai Havertz syndrome here, because he's 6'2" and he's 4-star, and 93 pace. You're probably thinking he's a bit of a demon. He has got the outside of the foot and the finesse shot trait, which you know is pretty good. But the dribbling for this guy's got like 92 dribbling, really good dribbling stats. I think it's due to the fact that he's too big and he can't really maneuver. His strength is really good, but again, he doesn't really have the pace. I think in your wingers, you must have explosive, otherwise they are really bad. Honestly, he was my favorite player in the game at one point, but now I'd just rather get Vinicius Jr., who's 78k, instead of a Leao that you're buying for like 50,000 coins, which honestly, he's shocking. He was like 150k like 3 weeks ago. Bro, the market crash this year is a bit booky, I can't lie. Our first striker is Erling Haaland, who I'm expecting a lot of hate. He's 6'5", 3-star, so we can't even get past people. His pace, he feels super slow now. Lengthy has been nerfed. His shooting, fair enough, incredible, but you have to get him in that position, and for me, he never gets in that position. Trying to turn with this guy is like using a double-decker bus. Doesn't really feel that strong, and it doesn't really win any headers, even though he is 6'5". In my opinion, Erling Haaland was one of the most overrated players in the game like 3, 4, even like 2 months ago. I didn't think he was that great, but now this guy is one of the worst strikers I've used. And obviously his inform's like 400k, his normal card's like 30k, I think. Yeah, you can pick his normal card for like 30k, and honestly, it's just a waste of coins. Honestly, you're better off getting Gonçalo Guedes, who is like 1,000 coins, if that. In my opinion, he's way better than Haaland. Our next striker is Darwin Núñez, who he's bold in game for some reason. I don't know why. He's 6'1", high, 3-star. Again, doesn't get past people. Finesse shot's pretty decent, but a very similar thing with Haaland. He is just not, he doesn't feel quick anymore because he's lengthy. I never really liked Núñez anyway in game. I thought his strength and stuff was not, it didn't really feel there. Obviously, this One to Watch has been upgraded and he looks pretty good on paper. But realistically, his normal card's 1,000 coins. The inform's about 20k. I don't know how much the One to Watch. The One to Watch is like 200k. Now, definitely avoid that. That is ridiculously priced. I mean, he is going to get an 87 rated card, but he doesn't win the headers. His shooting, I didn't think his shooting was anything special. Again, with Haaland, he doesn't really get in the positions to score. I just didn't think he was that good. Check out this video for the best new explosive players in FIFA 23 because they are now the new meta, boys. Make sure you like and subscribe and also have a very, very good rest of the day. And who are you rooting for in the World Cup? Come on, England.